Money falls from the girl's purse. She bends down to pick it up. Another girl comes from behind and replaces her child, and she doesn't know it. She takes the other child and leaves. Her husband returns home after some time. She welcomes him. The husband says, "What is this?" The wife says, "Our child has been born." The husband says, "Well, tell me, is it a boy or a girl?" The wife lies to him, "Look, our child has been born." The husband is happy to see the child and picks him up in his lap. His servant starts telling her husband the truth, but his wife puts her hand on the servant's mouth. "Shut up and go and work outside." When the other girl reaches her house, her husband gets up to pick up the child and sees that it is another child. He tells his wife that it is our child. She says, "Look, look." The husband says, "Look." What she sees is someone else's child. She says, "I don't know where this child came from and whose husband is it." He says he doesn't know where our child is and what condition he is in. His servant enters the room and sees that he is sleeping with the child in his arms. He secretly picks up the child and leaves the room. He goes outside and sees in the child's trolley that there is a card with the address of the child's house. He puts the child in the trolley and goes to the same address and goes and rings the bell. The girl who comes out of the house sees that it is her child. She quickly picks him up in her lap and tells the man to come in. The noise in the house makes the child stand up and get worried. The man who brings the child home. The husband asks, "Who is this?" "This is our child. They have brought him." He picks up his child and asks the man, "How did our child come to you?" The man tells him that, "My master did not know that his daughter was born. My mistress lied to her husband that our son was born. If she had told him about the girl, he would have beaten him. So the mistress swapped your child for her own child. Okay, let's take us to their house." When her husband wakes up, he sees that there is no child on the bed. He goes and asks his wife, "Where is our child?" She says, "He was sleeping with you." He says, "He is not there." The wife says, "I don't know," and says, "I know, you have lost my child." Meanwhile, the husband and wife take the child away. He says, "This is my house, what are you doing here?" The girl says, "We have come to know that you are oppressing your wife like this." The husband says to his wife, "You must have told him all this," and goes ahead to kill her. The boy catches her and goes and hands her over to the police. The girl says, "Don't worry." She says, "He is oppressing me because of my child." The girl says, "Now he will never bother you."